Spectacle brings you more than just talk. This week, Elvis welcomes musician and philanthropist President Bill Clinton as he talks about his love of politics and music.
The one thing that being heavily invested in music does for you is it makes you more sensitive to things that other people overlook.
Spectacle, Elvis Costello with Bill Clinton. Friday at 10/9 Central on CTV.
I had to burn the place down.
Ever wondered what people are thinking? Toby Logan knows. Toby Logan is the listener. June 4th on CTV.
How do you build a top model? You break the mold. Canada's Next Top Model is coming to CTV.
Brought to you in part by Olay. Love the skin you're in.
Care about the storm or the engine. I just fix it. I can't have people stranded here on the island. They have to be able to get on and off.
I didn't mean to get him in trouble. I just want to apologize for the way everything turned out.
Where did you get that roving gown?
Maid. She laid it out for me. Yeah, just like in the movies. And then Alfred brought out brandy and tea. It was amazing. It's Emily's, isn't it?
I think I am officially sober.
Beautiful.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? I mean, what are we gonna do with us? And I just want you to know, going back to Jason isn't an option for me.
You know what? If I hadn't had an addiction, Jason would never come into the picture. There's no point in looking in the past.
Yeah, but we need to see where we went wrong so we don't make the same mistakes.
Elizabeth, I lied. I cheated. I drove you away, and that is not going to happen
And
again.
I lied too, about so much. But I promise you I'm not lying now. I want to take this slow. And I'm hoping that we can figure out a way to work this out. You think we can do that?
If you don't look to be your father, why didn't you leave? Why did you take the DNA test? And why are you sticking around for the results?
Well, I plan to leave tomorrow after we figure out what's what, but Luke isn't cooperating.
By that, he means that I cleaned out the cash box before he could pocket the proceeds.
You need a little cash to leave town?
Look, I promised Luke I'd stay. Okay?
If you don't want him to be your father, why?
Because he's been damn decent to me. Okay, and before he got off on this whole father kick, I actually liked him.
Thank you.
Why can't you see? He's playing you for a fool.
I don't feel like a fool.
Okay, Luke, if you want to give him your money, be my guest. Just you make sure he does not get his hands on mine.
Isn't my popsicle beautiful when she's cranky?
She's right, though. I mean, I show up out of nowhere. I steal from you, your family, anyone else who looks like a good mark. You know, I have no formal education. I drink too much. I'm a liar. All I can think about is the next town, the next mark, the next anything. You know, why would you want me to be your son?
Claudia's child shouldn't have to pay for a mistake like Michael paid for mine.
But is it fair to bring a kid into the world under these circumstances? So, I mean, what possible kind of life could this kid expect to have?
The best kind of life I can give it, no matter what happens with Claudia.
I don't understand how any woman could be that careless with the life of her own kid. And what if something happens to her? Something happens to you. It's not like that's unlikely. Who's going to raise this kid? It's not going to be me.
I slept with Claudia. I didn't want to. I shouldn't have. She's pregnant. I wish she wasn't. I can't control the future. The only thing I can do is take responsibility for what I did. And Claudia's gonna have to do the same. Yeah.
Mr. Carithos? Epiphany Johnson.
Is this about Michael?
No, sir. Your wife was just admitted to the hospital with severe abdominal cramps. She's with the doctor now.
What about the baby?
I put a Russian in labs. We'll find out what's going on. Don't worry.
Am I going to lose this baby?
As I've told you, we'll